BlaXit family, BlaXit family. How are you today? I hope you're well. Sorry for the 2-minute delay. I hope you can join me on today's live. I'll wait for a few people to jump in. It's, what's the date today? Today's Thursday. And we're going well into March, I know that much. I think today's the 21st of March. And of course March is a wonderful month. So we're just adjusting the fan. I hope that this is live because I haven't seen anyone on the live yet. So if you could just confirm for me that you can hear me, that would be beautiful. And that the fan's not too loud. Maybe the other one, Seth, please. Because it's a bit too loud. Seth? No, this one. Because this one's going to be too loud for the camera. I'm sorry, could you just let me know if you can hear me? I'm just going to have a look at the comments. Live chat or messages. Let's have a look. Super chat. Top chat. Okay, if you could give me just a quick message to let me know that you can see and hear me, I would appreciate it. Just a quick sound check and visual check, please. I'm Nyancho Kajabi and I'm BlaXit and Sunshine Corner. Hi Nyancho, yes you can see and hear me. Lovely, thank you for joining me. Thank you, Seeing Child, hearing me. Anybody who comes in first, I always give a shout out. So Baba Cartoon, thank you as well. So Sunshine Corner, Seeing Child, and Baba Cartoon, thank you so much for letting me know that you can see and hear me. And I appreciate you for joining me. And to everybody that's been a BlaXit subscriber and that has been on this journey with BlaXit, I just want to say I love you and I want to thank you. For being loyal, for being steadfast in the game, and you know, for joining me and my Gambian family. As you know, I'm here, I'm resident in Gambia. I would love to say a citizen of Gambia. Yes, I would. So that's something that we can work on, I'm sure. So Fonz the Builder, yes I can. Lovely, thank you so much. So today's subject, I know last week we went on the week before and I always say, oh, maybe you'll be here for a few minutes. But you know what, I do get carried away with the information that I share. And I think it's really important that that we do share information with each other. So Louise Mello, hey, you can hear me. Thank you so much. Yeah. A lot of people call me Julia. My name's actually Juliet. Juliet, but my Gambian name, which is probably easier to say, is Nyancho. And Nyancho means warrior. And Nyancho originates from the Mandinka tribe, and that was the name that was given to me, okay? So they call me Warrior Queen, always fighting for the cause. And of course, Gambia is my home. Gambia is where I live, and I've lived here for over 5 years. I've been coming here for over 13 years, I think, yes, since 2011, if my maths is right. If my maths is wrong, I'm sorry, yeah. Never was my strongest subject, but you know, I passed it. Don't know how. So anyway, today's subject, I'm going to talk about a couple of things that we led on from which was last week. Last week we talked about you know, how we're going to get home, how we can like get out, and I put out a video called you know, getting unstuck, which was just a really short video. Which was just saying, you know, a lot of people feel like they're stuck. In fact, I want to say a big shout out to some BlaXit subscribers, okay? So I want to say a big shout out to Joe Harrison, who I haven't got to meet as yet. Just our schedules are really busy and he's really active. So I just want to say a big shout out to Joe. Go and look at his books on Amazon. He's got great books out there about farming for young people, to them about agriculture. I also want to say a big shout out to Gloria. So I want to say a big shout out to Gloria, and also Priestess Marlene, if you're there. A big shout out to you, and also a big shout out to Adu Boy, who's been helping me a lot recently as well. And of course to my wonderful, wonderful son, of course, Cafe, and of course my team here, Seth and Lamin, and everybody else who's a part of the BlaXit team, and of course the directors. So a big shout out and a big thank you to you all for your contributions and ongoing support. And of course, my biggest thank you goes out to all of you subscribers who I Love Bla Xit Family, okay, who have supported me and who have been there for me. Many of you are veterans here on the live since day one, you know, and many of you have followed me since Wodamaya when I said England's a dump. And I expressed myself about what I felt about England and why I wanted to leave. And in fact, I had a conversation today, quite a lengthy conversation. I'm not going to go into the details of who I was talking to, but many of you know I will talk to you. And you know, sometimes we'll have like really deeper, meaningful conversations about our experiences. And today, because I think it's therapy, you know, we got to support and help each other. I feel that we heal each other, okay? So we were talking, and you know, she was living in the States, and she was saying how tired she was, you know, of living there, just tired. And she was saying to me that the reason why she called me is because she watched the video that I made about being stuck, and she said that she felt that I was just speaking her language. I was speaking to her like it was like, you know, a personal like video to her, explaining, you know, exactly how she felt. And then I explained to her that, you know, when we left the end of that video, we were talking about, you know, putting down our intentions on paper, and how important that is to actually not just have the idea, but start to put it on paper. And why did I say about that? Because if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. That's a saying that, you know, I've heard of for a very long time. I don't know if you've heard of it as well. Right, let me see if there's any more comments, because they're not coming up and I don't know why. Sorry about that if I'm missing your comments. Josephine, okay, so they're coming back again. Josephine, I think it's Don Preme. How is Africa? Africa's beautiful, okay. Gambia is beautiful. The weather is amazing. These are like, you know, beach days. The beautiful thing about living in Gambia, I'm going to be honest with you, is that you're never too far from a beach or a river. You are never too far. So, you know, sometimes you just want to sit in nature and recharge and like, you know, get your thoughts together, get your feelings. You want to like rebalance with Mother Earth. This is the perfect location for that. This is the perfect location for that. And you've got beautiful places like Gunjur. I've been talking a lot about Gunjur. And let me also, I've got a lot of emails about questions about land. So I also want to answer them today as well. Many questions. Now, I want to say that to all of our Gambian brothers and sisters here, you know, we work hand in hand with them. We work hand in hand with our Gambian brothers and sisters here, okay? And that's important for you to know. So someone, I had a few questions about restrictions with land ownership, restrictions. You know, so far as I'm concerned, work with your brothers and sisters and you face no restrictions, okay? Work with your brothers and sisters and you don't face restrictions, okay? Work hand in hand and you don't face any restrictions. Yeah, I hope that makes sense to many of you who were asking me those questions. And, you know, I will go into more detail if you email me, and then we can have a conversation and I will explain how, okay? How? Because at the end of the day, many of those restrictions are for non-Gambians who are exploiting the land situation, not for us really coming home. And when I went to go and see the president of the country, he made it very clear to me that, you know, if you're a black man, you're an African, okay? So you're not seen in the same way. So I just want to, you know, make that abundantly clear. So I'm just going to have some water. I'm going to make that abundantly clear. But at the end of last week's live, you know, we were talking about setting our intentions. And I was talking about consumerism and materialism and how I had to change my mindset from being materialistic, okay? Because, yeah, I was materialistic. I'm not going to lie about it. I showed you a pair of shoes that my ex-boyfriend bought me. You know, that was like some Imperial Armani shoes for like £485. Why? Because my brain wasn't set in the right place at that time. I wasn't Africa focused in the right mind. You know, I was like, you know, just like everybody else, there's a phase where you feel that you have to satisfy what other people's perception is of success. Okay, what other people's perception is of success. It's only when I started to realize my own perception of what success is, I didn't then care for anybody else's approval because I didn't need it. But I wish I'd learned that earlier. But I was clever enough and I was guided enough by, you know, my grandparents and parents and people around me to know how to invest wisely. And that's one of the things that, you know, I do not regret. And I would advise you to do the same thing now, if you can. Okay, and if you've got the right people around you and you have the right support, then do it. Because really, we should be using, you know, these Western countries as harvesting grounds. Okay, we go, we get what we need to get, we get out. Okay, we go, we get what we have to get, and we get out. We go, we make as much money as we can, and we get out. Okay, that's what other nations do. And they build up their nations. That's what they do. So we could do the same things too. Do you understand? But we have to set our intentions as to what we want to do first. I want to say hello to, can I call you Ifayanako? Yeah, Ifayanako. Hi BlaXit family, hi greetings. Can I say I am italist #1, big it up, big it up, big it up. You don't see that, yeah? That's 2 fists I give you, yeah? 2 fists, yeah? I and I. Okay. So, also Leroy, Samuel, if you change your mind from being materialistic, why can't you lose some weight and... Oh dear. Okay, where's Seth? Where's my moderator? Okay, so I'll tell you, Leroy, I'll tell you what you should do, yeah? You want my body, yeah? You want to feel my body. You want to see my body. It's off limits, yeah? I know my worth. And shallow, yeah? Silly men like you can't come anywhere near me. So I'm sorry. Hasta luego, baby. So you say. I saw it on a film, yeah, okay? So anyway. So, Abdul Dem. Okay, here we go. We've got lots and lots of, here we go. Yeah, remove them from the channel, please, Seth. We've got the same usual. You know what, can I just say, if you've got nothing good to say, F off. This is, yeah, and I said it, F off. This is a love zone, high vibration zone, okay? Okay? This is a high vibration love frequency. BlaXit is all on the love frequency. If you want to do your negativity, go on to the other channels. Yeah, you're welcome there. But stay off of BlaXit. You're not welcome here. I make it very clear. You are not welcome here. We keep the frequency high and we keep the love vibration high, okay? You're not going to come onto my own channel and try and defame me, okay? You're not going to come onto my own channel and try and lie about me. You're not going to come onto my channel and say anything about me because you know what? You're of no value here. Unless you've got something good to say, you're of no value here. So you can F off. Okay? That's just me being polite. Because I get fed up of it sometimes, BlaXit family. So let's keep it moving. Okay? Oh, so if you know everything about my ex-husband, you'll know what he recently did then. Okay? Great. So lovely. So congratulate him then. Okay? So let's talk about my shine not only intimidates them, but these men are weak, okay? Well, let's talk about, you know, that actually. Let's talk about that. These kind of weak men, don't bother coming to Africa because African men, many of them, they are very, very confident in who they are, yeah, as men. They know their role as men. They know their role as providers. They know their role. They know who they are. So if you're the kind of man that wants to intimidate and bully a woman, this is not the right place for you. Stay where you are on your DL, yeah? Because you're probably a closet homosexual. That's the reason why you're doing this, okay? If you want to do that, then go and do that elsewhere, but not on BlaXit, okay? So, let's continue. Yes, and I've got a new word. It's called F off, and it's not swearing because it's F, right? That's right. I saw it on another channel and I quite liked it. So I've taken it on to be my own, okay? Right? You don't belong here. As Marcus Garvey said, many people, yeah, are not welcome here as much as they're not welcome there, okay? Because they will do no good here as they are doing no good there, okay? And I stick by that. Not everybody's supposed to come. There are a lot of people that have come and created nothing but absolute disgrace of themselves. And their behavior has been nothing short of disgusting, okay? You shouldn't have come. Just stay where you are and heal. Once you've healed, then come. Because why would you want to come and create, problems in someone else's country? Why would you want to come to Africa, the place of the motherland, the place of your ancestors, and create a problem? Why? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? If you're troubled, if you're traumatized, if you have issues, deep-seated issues that you have not healed, try and heal them where you have the world of psychologists, where you have the world of counselors, where you have the world of therapists. Go and do it there before you get on the plane to come here. Because some people just come here, I'm sorry to say, and I've witnessed it with my own eyes. I've witnessed it with my own eyes. In fact, I've even been targeted myself by them. Go and heal. Yeah, that's what I say to you. Go and heal. Find what your problems are and solve them. You got inner healed, child, pain that you've not resolved because you might have had, trauma, or you might have had, abuse as a child. Go and deal with that first, okay? Before coming on to BlaXit, okay? I've got to tell you the truth, okay? Thank you for telling me to stay safe, and healthy, and don't let no person stop me. Yeah, because you know what? I am healthy. Yeah, I'm very healthy. Yeah, and I love being healthy. And let me tell you, for everybody who wants to say and think that you can make these negative comments, about me and my body, I love my body, okay? I love me. Every single inch, centimeter, and nano space of me, I love me, okay? So nothing that you say is going to have any impact, okay? Seth, could you come here a sec, please? Nothing that you say is going to have any impact. So it's worthless what you're saying. I think I left my other phone ringing, so I need to ask him to answer it for me. So apologies there. And like I said, leave your problems behind. Africa is a really healing place to be. It's like Gambia is such a healing environment that you really do need to go into that flow and feel the vibration. It's so beautiful. It's so naturally vibrant. You don't even understand. When I'm saying you want to come to Gambia, I mean it. And I know why I'm saying it. Gambia might not have every single road fixed, but it's that rustic beauty that I actually love. Yeah? It's the actual, beauty that I love. You know what I love is just walking and just being surrounded by trees, okay? It's walking and feeling that breeze and feeling that beautiful sun on my skin. And when I go to Mango Paradise, Mango Paradise is so beautiful, and you're just walking and you've got the shade of all the mango trees and all the green mangoes hanging down. My goodness, let me tell you about paradise. I wasn't joking when I said England is a dump in Africa's paradise. I was not joking. I'm serious. And the people here, oh my gosh, you couldn't ask for more beautiful people. Gambian people are salt of the earth. I love them. Yeah, I've been to other African countries and I love them as well. But obviously I live here and I'm biased. But I love my Gambian brothers and sisters. I love them, I love them, I love them, I love them. And I do. It's in my heart, I'm just saying it. So anyone who wants to come negative after me, go for yourself, yeah? You want to listen to lies online, what they tell me about it? They're only telling you and creating all that. They were paid. And let me tell you something else, okay? I haven't even gotten into the subject that maybe I'm going to go off topic and not talk about what I prepared for today's show. Maybe this is what I have to do. Yeah, I have to dispel some of these myths because, you know, a little birdie told me that there was a paid smear campaign on me by a certain government. Okay, they were paid to do a smear campaign on me. I'm going to go back through all your comments. Just give me 1 second, okay, please. I just want you to know that they were paid to do a smear campaign on me. And certain people are operatives. I am telling you. Yeah, I even got information from my lawyer today. Yeah, I got a text in my phone. And so listen, so much of when you see people coming doing what they're doing it because they're paid to do it, because they want to dismantle your route way home. They want to take away your access point. They want to take away your motivation. They want to, you know, take away your inspiration. They want to, you know, create fear in you. And that is their number one tool, is creating fear. But be fearless. We don't need fear. I made it here, you can make it here. Okay? And I'm living a great life, and I want everyone to live that great life. You know, for me, it doesn't even bother me. You know what, in England, right, money bothered me so much. Money bothered me so much. I'm not gonna lie to you, right? Money was something, I was very money focused, okay? Very money focused. I check my bank statement like every day. I check my bank account like every day. You know, check my card like every day. And I was so like money focused. God is wonderful. God is more than good, okay? And don't forget the goddess as well, because the female energy, we always forget the female energy, okay? Okay? Yes. Yes. And we must remember that, you know, when in Africa, there are African deities too, you know, Ogun Oshun, okay? Oshun is a wonderful, wonderful woman, okay? Very powerful. So we mustn't forget our own tales, okay? And our own stories. So let me go back through a few of the comments. Hello, Patrick Walker. How are you? Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, beautiful. Thank you so much. Tell them, said Sharif Morong, yeah? Sasa, God bless you, sister. Stay safe and healthy, and don't let no person stop you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sheriff Morong. Ashubuti, Ashubi Jua said he wants to distract you. Keep on moving with your truth, sister. Yeah, it is just a distraction, but they can F off. And I think we should all write F off in the comments to them, okay? So when you see them come in, just write F off, okay? EFF off. Okay, so keep on, sister, okay? Moderator Blue. Let me add you as a moderator, actually. Let me see if I can do that. Where do I do it again? Is it here? Here. I have to find the button. You have to bear with me. I don't quite remember how to do it. Seth, can you add Italist as a moderator for me, please? Seth, could you come in here for a minute, please? Okay, so... Okay, so Fiona Jello, hello my gorgeous, how are you, beautiful? I hope you're well. Yeah. So I'm gonna read Josephine's comment. Sasa, yeah. Sharing your truths, that's what we need to hear. Sasa says, I know you love your body and we love you so much. And I've been subscribed on your channel and I love you and I pray for you and no enemy is going to stop you, sister. Thank you so much. You know, they say who God bless no man curse, yeah? And none of your weapons formed against me, yeah, shall prosper, okay? And I think that, you know, many of us, we know who we are. So we don't live in fear because we don't need to, okay? We know who we are. Yeah, once you know who you are, you don't need to live in fear. I'm not in denial. I am in my full power. I am in, you know, my full knowledge of who I am and my standing. whether it's 3D, 5D, I know who I am. And so, you know, when people do things, they don't understand. Everything is 3 times 3, okay? If you do good, you get blessed 3 times 3, okay? You get blessed 3 times what you did. If you do bad, it comes back at you 3 times 3, okay? So that's why I say live good, do good, you know? Just try and do good. Okay, and you are still a beautiful woman. You are a true African. Okay, so the enemy, no enemy shall stop you. So Josephine, thank you, sweetheart. After 30 years of living in the USA, I'm tired and I'm trying hard to go home. Brexit, you did well. You're a true African and you are still a beautiful woman. Thank you. Thank you so much. That is so lovely to hear. Yeah, and I don't want people to take what I'm saying as, oh, I'm being vain or I'm being arrogant or I'm being egotistical. No, I just know who I am and I love who I am. And no one is going to take that away from me. And I love being an African woman. I absolutely love being who I am. And not only that, I also know that, you know, I'm a spirit having a human existence. Okay? I'm a spirit having a human existence, and I come here on my purpose, and this is part of my purpose. And no one's going to stop me from my purpose with their silly little words and lines. Because, you know, we all got to live in our purpose. We all got a purpose. Every single one of you here today, you're not here by accident. You're not listening to this message by not listening to this message by accident. Okay, you are hearing this message and you are on BlaXit for a reason. Chosen ones, okay? The not so chosen karmic demonic souls, let them go where they go to, okay? They know what kind of hedonistic deviant lifestyle they're living. Let them go live it, okay? But if you know you have righteousness in your heart, you know you have righteousness in your heart, and you know that you're on a mission and you want to get the hell out of Babylon, you know, this is the channel for you. Because you can. And there are things that they don't even want to tell you, you know, about how you can use, you know, your will, your consciousness and your spirit, your unconscious and subconsciousness in order to help you to focus and to call it into existence, because we are divine beings and they don't want you to know that. They don't want you to know that, but you are. And you're on BlaXit for a reason, because you're powerful. That's why they come on here. They don't like the shine. Yeah, they don't like the shine, and not many people can handle it. But, you know, if it's too hot in the kitchen, get out. You know, go and cook outside. But don't cook inside my kitchen. This is BlaXit kitchen. And BlaXit kitchen, we're cooking up some knowledge here. We're cooking up some information here. You understand? And I want to go a little bit into the conscious will and the spirit and unconscious and subconscious will. Because a lot of us, you know, the reason why we're not even moving forward in a unified way and doing what we're doing is because we're not even realizing the difference and the relationship between the two and how to use it. Because I tell you, how I got here was partly by manifesting. I keep saying it. People think, oh, Gina, you're joking. I am not. I am not. Yeah? Italist, BlaXit, sis, just pro, be pro, move on. Get some people to moderate team. No woman is an island. Yeah, Seth is supposed to be moderating. And I'm supposed to get... So, hang on, let me see if I can click these buttons. I don't know which button here is for moderating. Highlight it to save your channel unlisted video. That's not it. I don't know. This is the problem. You see, when I had the phone differently before, I had the different phone, it was different. But this phone, I don't know, it's too good, yeah, sir. Okay, so Grand Rising Nancho. Yeah. We all know the traitors are here. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, Kamaji, thank you for all you do. Appreciate you. Tash, V, I never make the live and I'm so happy for you. Positive vibes. I'm glad that you're here, Tash V. Thank you for joining us. Yisa, absolutely right. E More Trucking. E dash More Trucking. I'll give you a shout out. E dash More is MOE trucking, okay? E-M-O-E, so emo tracking, yeah? Trucking. E-M-O-E, trucking. That company, go look it up, support the man's company, okay? I feel you, love, and I'm trying to get my daughter to understand too. No, sometimes it's hard to influence our children. I'm not going to lie to you, it's hard because, you know, they're poisoned sometimes by Western values and Western things. And also by the Western view of Africa. Because, you know, even though you might have beautiful beaches and beautiful places in Burkina Faso, when they're reporting about what's going on there, they'll find the worst place and try and find a skirmish or something to go and film, to go and show you, so it looks as though Africa's unstable. Yes. That's what they do. They only come to film when there's drama, not when there's peace. And if there is peace, they have to go and try and find some negative story. Okay, and try and spin it. Oh, white women are going to Gambia. White women go everywhere. Okay, they go everywhere and do what they do. So why is it so important that they come to Gambia to do it too? Yeah. Oh, some people died in Gambia. Oh my gosh, some people died in Gambia. Let's stop it. Everyone going to Julia. Are you saying? Oh, hang on. People everywhere every day. People are murdered in every country in the world every day. Okay. Too fast, too furious. Tell about what? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah, Hotep, African diaspora. Yeah, everybody, Hotep. Thank you. Too fast, too furious. Antonio Mace, I really have to leave Babylon. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, one by one, we are leave Babylon one by one. Listen, we do have to go. Ignore my singing. Yeah, but we do. Yeah, thank you for the resonating spirit. Hi, Salami. Yeah, I love Gambia. I love Gambia. I love Gambia. I love Gambia, I love Gambia, I love Gambia. Thank you. So, good evening, my sister. How are you today? I'm wonderful. I'm here and I'm wonderful. You know what? I'm so excited. I know you're going to think that I'm really childish, and so I'm going to show a bit of my inner child, my childish self, and I don't mind to say I'm so excited. Do you know why? I am so excited and I cannot hide it inside. And I know you're going to be thinking, why is Juliet so excited over these two little things? I'm excited about 2 pineapples that were growing in the garden. They told me that pineapples don't grow in Gambia, and guess what? I've got 2 pineapples growing. I will take a picture, yeah, and post. I've got 2 pineapples growing in my garden. I am crazy about agriculture, everybody. I'm crazy about growing stuff, okay? And 2 pineapples that Steph and I planted are growing, and I am so excited, okay? Just to get this far. Just imagine that they told me they couldn't grow, so now we can go and we can plant a whole heap of pineapple and create a new industry, okay? So we don't have to go and get them from, wait for them to come from Guinea-Bissau or anybody else. We can have another industry of Gambian sweet, beautiful, sweet, juicy pineapples. Yes. So that excites me, okay? So yes, that made my absolute week. Yes, that's right. It doesn't take much to please me. But some pineapples growing, anybody who's into agriculture and growing, farming, they would understand. Anyone who's into, you know, growing things, they would understand my excitement, okay? So, Falu 4, hi sister, I just wanted to tell you something. Don't ever listen to these evil people. They're just trying to distract you and take you away, or be happy and let them stay crying. Yay, let them stay crying. I like that one, that sounds good. Falu 4. The jealous people are always crying when they see someone doing good. You know what? That is so true. That is so true. And to be honest with you, they got a right to be jealous. They got a right to be jealous. Okay? They have a right to be jealous. It's because they're not able to transmute their negative energy into a positive energy. And they have a right to be jealous because, you know, imagine if you're sitting down in a bed sit somewhere, you know, you don't have an income coming in, you know, you've got nothing but to sit down on YouTube and do this. You've got no life. You've got, you know, no future prospects. and you see someone in Africa living their best life, having a wonderful time, you might feel jealous too. But it turn that envy or jealousy transmute it into a positive thing that say, you know what can I do sitting from, and on my phone, maybe I can start making money by reviewing videos and doing positive things instead. And transmute that into a positive energy. And we have all got, the capacity to do that. Okay? So anyway, Willie Rivers. Hello, Willie. I miss you, Willie. Okay? I really do. No one take that the wrong way. I miss you, Willie. I do miss you, Willie Rivers. Yeah, so do give me a call, please, hon. Okay? Okay. Some of these, I'm not sure what they're saying. But anyway, yeah, definitely. I think I've seen his channel, Josephine. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly go on to talking about what I was going to kind of do a little information session on. So I want to kind of focus on that, yeah, and focus there for a minute, because if not, I won't get through the content, and then it will be time for me to go and I wouldn't have done it. So I just wanted to share about where we left, and at the last program we was talking about consumerism and how I was able to change my consumeristic materialistic mindset, which is hard, because when you live in the West it's very hard, especially around holidays. Yeah, you think, oh, my child's got to have this, my child's got to have the nicest car, and some of this is just because of the fact of how you feel. Because when you're living in a country where you're not really welcome and you don't really feel that stable, and you have a lot of issues there, these are the things that can impact on you. Okay, and then they make you start to buy things to compensate for that empty feeling, or for that feeling of not feeling like you belong, or not feeling wanted, or not feeling like you are at home there. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to go through all of your comments now, because I really want to focus on that. So what we were talking about was writing down our intentions, and which is really important to me, because I was able to create a plan. Okay, and it was that plan that actually got me here, because I didn't have the resources at the time when I made the plan. Okay, I didn't have it, but it was that plan that kept me on course, that allowed me to then gain the resources that I needed to come. Okay, and so I want to talk a little bit about consciousness and will. Yeah, so your consciousness, yeah, and well, it's like the potential to do things, yeah. And I got this information from, oh my gosh, I wanted to show the book, this book here, yeah, which is a meditation course. I believe in meditation, by the way. I think it's always good to go inside and reflect, which is the Tree of Life Meditation, okay, by Ra Nefer and there. Okay, so I always like to share when I have like tidbits of information. So I like reading, because I like to learn new things. Okay, so this information came from this book. Okay, so like I was saying, so the conscious will is the potential to do something, yeah, and the spirit, the unconscious, yeah, the subconscious is the power to do something. So one is the potential and one is the power. Okay, are you with me? Yeah, I hope you are. Yeah, so the potential to do something corresponds with our ability to perceive, to know, yeah, to choose, to direct, and to determine, yeah, the course of our lives. So I choose to go to Africa. I choose to go. Once you've made that choice, it's like it starts a process going, okay? You know that everything around us is energy and vibration, okay? That's why I always say keep your vibration high, because when you're in a high love vibration, that is when good things come to you, okay? So that's what it corresponds to. It corresponds to our ability to perceive, our ability to know, our ability to choose, our ability to direct and determine the course of our lives, okay? Now, the subconscious and the unconscious, yeah, is the power to do, okay? And that is, it corresponds to our power to act. So this is where, you know, you're going, okay? The power to act and the capability to accomplish our objectives in life, okay? So now you've made the choice, now you have to accomplish that choice. So I knew that I had to give myself a 5-year plan in order to make, you know, my choice, what I want, what I choose for my life, to come back to Africa, to become that reality, yeah, to accomplish it, okay? Now, the conscious will has its own limitations, okay? Okay? I just read that comment, right? Your conscious will, I'm going to stick to this and then I'm going to comment, I'm going to come back to you. Okay, the conscious limitations can know, but has no storehouse of information. Okay, so that's the limitation of your conscious will. Okay, it knows things, but it can't store the information. Okay, so like, for example, let me go on to the other side, and it explains it quite well. Okay. And the power to do, yeah, it corresponds with, and this is the other side, this is the subconscious mind. It corresponds with our power to act and the capabilities to accomplish our objectives in life, okay? But it is the storehouse. Now, this is your subconscious mind, is where all your information is stored. So this is why I said to you about creating a vision board that you can look at, okay? So look at where you want to go in Africa, and you create pictures or put it on your phone, images that you can see every day, or even change like your image, you know, the one that pops up, okay, to the image that you want to be seeing. So your subconscious mind, you're constantly feeding it with the will, but with what you want to do, okay? So it is the knowledge of encompassing the entire universe, okay? This is your subconscious mind. It is the storehouse and the knowledge that encompasses the entire universe, but is devoid of consciousness, and it is incapable of knowing this knowledge. So that is why the two have to come together, okay? And some of us are not working on our subconscious minds. So that's why we're not pulling it in together. That's why some people, you find they win the lottery, they're driving the dream car, they're having the dream life, and you're wondering, how comes they're doing it? It's because they put the two together, okay? They put the two together, okay? Okay, so can one know itself, and can one identify with the not self, okay? So I'm not going to go too much into this, but I just wanted to touch on that subject, that I want you to start looking at, you know, your intentions and how you can make them the actions. So you start to really work on your unconscious mind. I used a program that I had on my phone that used to run subliminal images of Gambia, which helped me to focus my mind into what I wanted to do, okay? And I drew the house of my dreams. So I want you to also draw your house, okay? I want you to draw your house. I want you to draw your vehicle that you're going to have here, hopefully a 4x4, yeah, because 4x4s are the best for Africa, well, the best for Gambia, I'll say, yeah, but draw your 4x4, yeah, and draw your house, okay? I want you to do it. I'm putting you to action, because with action comes an equal action, okay? So I want you to do that, and it's important, okay? So that is what I really wanted to say today, was the difference between the two, and how to enact them, how to make them work, okay? How to make them work. Now, a lot of people, as you will see coming on here, yeah, unfortunately, they've been like living in a low vibrational state in their life. Now, I'm not going to blame anyone for being in a low vibrational state. Okay, I'm not going to blame anyone for the kind of mindset that they have, because everybody's been in times when you've had highs and lows. We all have. Okay, and give a stuff what people think. Why? Because we've all suffered. We've all had pain. We've all had emotional pain, emotional trauma. We've all had times when we have money. We all had times when we didn't have money. Okay? There have been times when you get up and you think really positively about life and you feel wonderful. And there are times when you get up and you can't even pull yourself out of bed because you feel depressed, you feel so low, you don't feel like anything is going your way. In fact, you look like nearly everything is crashing all around you. Yeah, this is broken, and then that has gone, and then you might lose your job, and then this happens, and then there's a death in the family, and then it's just like a catastrophe of things that you don't think that you're ever going to see your way out of, you're ever going to see your way through. But you will. Yeah, I promise you that. You will. And the way to do that is just to think that, you know, this too shall pass. This is something that I remember I was going through something at one stage, right? And it was someone who helped me. I think you know who you are, and I'm hoping that you're here on this live. And he sent me a video, and he said to me, you know, it said, this too shall pass. And at the time, although it kind of, you know, resonated with me, I must confess, I was so in the thick of it, right? I was so in the thick of my emotions. I was so in the thick of sadness that, and tears, you know, I was crying, tons and tons of floods of tears. I was an emotional wreck, and I didn't see it. And then the next day, you know, it was a shock to my system. You know, many of us who lose, you know, people that we love. And I want to, you know, say a special shout out to Fons and Amina as well. We had a wonderful conversation on the weekend. Just want to send my love to you, you know, at this time. You know, this too shall pass. Okay? So we can make our plans, because today isn't going to be how it's going to be in a year's time. Okay, so we need to still plan ahead regardless. We still need to, you know, focus regardless. Even if you're here and you're facing financial challenges, that house will be built. Okay? It might not be finished right now, but it will be built, yeah, in time. And as my father used to say, things and time. Okay? Things and time. But we need to put both hemispheres of the conscious and subconscious mind together. Yeah, that's what I want to tell you, because I realize that many of us, we're only dealing with the conscious mind because we're dealing with work, we're dealing with children. And so we've become so hooked into that, we've forgotten to dream. You know, at the end of each BlaXit video, I tell you, follow your dreams. I'm telling it for a reason. I'm not saying it for fun. I'm telling you, because your subconscious mind, you can dream incubate, okay? You can dream incubate. You can give yourself some tasks that you want to think about, things that are on your mind that you want to solve, okay? Write them on a piece of paper, say 9 times before you go to that bed, whatever problem that you have. And then try and, you know, allow yourself to dream about it. You know, like I said to you, when I was going through my problems in England, and I told you, I would wake up in the night. And, you know, my ancestors would say to me in my dreams, Juliet, get out. I would see myself sitting, you know, round a campfire, yeah? I would see myself sitting around a campfire, and I would see certain faces there. And I'm sure their faces probably from a previous lives or whatever. You know, I would see other people sitting there. And then, you know, as I'm finished talking, chatting, laughing, joking and everything, you know, they said, you have to go back. And then I realized that I was waking up back in England. And I felt a way. I felt a way to go back. You know, I'm on the beach in Africa. I'm, you know, I'm having good power, good talking by the sea. I'm enjoying myself. And then when I wake up, I'm back in England again. you know, and then they'll say to me, get out, get out. Then when I was leaving, they'll say to me, come on, time to get out. Oh yeah, I want to say thank you for the glass, which is a gift, okay? And yeah, get out. And so I realized that, you know, I had to change. I couldn't stand it anymore. I was so tired. And it was just like, every time I was like trying to claw myself up, it would be like there would be another obstacle. Every time I was trying to claw myself up, it would be like there was another obstacle. And then I realized that these challenges, you know, were set to make sure that I knew my true intention of what I wanted to do. So rather than see them as challenges, I started to weigh up what I'm going to deal with. Am I going to pay this parking ticket because I'm leaving? And I'm not going to say what I did. Am I going to pay it because I'm leaving? Or am I not? You understand? I started to make discerning choices. Am I going to start giving them my money or am I not? Am I going to start being in control of my destiny or am I not? So those are the choices that you have to make. The same way as people come on here. Am I going to make a positive comment or am I not? You have a choice. Okay? You have a choice. Do I want to live in Africa? Do I want to have a better life? Yes. Do I want to get excited like Julia over 2 pineapples? Oh my gosh, me and my pineapples, yeah? I love my pineapples, yeah? I'm going to say Ariane Singh, hello. That's so thank you. I don't know exactly what that means, that reminds you. But I just want to say, you know, understanding of like the truth and the underlying causes of a lot of the things that block us in our lives, yeah, and the blocks that happen in our lives, we have to, you know, work out who they are and what they are, okay, and clear them. And clear them. You have the power to clear anything out of your life. You can declare and decree on anything in your life. You have the power to do it. Okay? And if you're chosen one coming back, you know you have the power to call judgment on those people that are trying to stop you or to negatize or to send negative energy in your way to stop you as well. Because a lot of people that will susu pan you. Okay? And who the hat fits, let them wear it. Because your best friend could be your best enemy, your worst enemy, okay? A bit of Bob Marley there. But, you know, what I'm trying to say to you is that, you know, many will eat and sleep with you and then they susu upon you. I'm sure you know exactly who I'm talking about. I'm sure you know exactly what I've been through, okay? Okay? So let them cluck, 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 okay? Because the fact of the matter is that you have to stand in your power now. It's your time. Okay? Yeah, my parents are Jamaican. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. In fact, someone had the cheek. Let me tell you something. I'll share this with you before they put it out all over social media. So you get it first, okay? Before they start with their gossip mongering. So someone had the cheek to tell me that you know, I shouldn't be talking about Africa in the way which I am because I'm not entirely African. Ooh, yeah, I'm not entirely African. So, you know, I said, what do you mean? So they said, well, you know, your grandfather is mixed race. I said, yes. I said, yes, he is. Yeah. And, and I'm an African woman. Okay. I am an African woman because I experience life as a Black African woman. I don't experience life as my great-grandmother, okay? I don't experience that life. We have many lines in our family that are connected to some very powerful people. Yes, I acknowledge that. And that's how they were able to track who I was connected to, right, was through lineage in my family of someone who's in a very, very powerful position in Jamaica. So that's how they were able to track my lineage. And I never denied that my grandfather was mixed race. No one's ever asked me if my grandfather was mixed race, but you never asked me if my grandmother came from Africa, pure lineage. And that's what I'm saying. Some of us are in denial and we'll say, oh, you know, but I'm half this, quarter this, whatever. No, I'm all African. I just say I'm all African and I'm proud to be all African, okay? And I'm living in Gambia and that's how I feel. I'm not in denial, yeah? I'm not trying to reject or to deny any of my lineage or any of my ancestry. But I live my life as an African woman. I live my life as a black woman. So if you see on other channels about this, about that, right, and who I'm connected to and who I'm related to, you heard it here first. So at least now I've dispelled that, okay? So everybody can know, okay, right? Some people are just ignorant, okay? They are ignorant. So you've got to laugh at people's ignorance sometimes, yeah, and pray for them, yeah? And Richard Watkins, I really like black woman. Alias Enachi says hi. And Richard Watson, hi. Ariasin, hi. Sasa, yeah. Doggy Boot 8, Truth or Dare. Tehran, good for you. Thank you, Tehran. More Nubian says, let me tell you something. You know, what is make them feel so hurt is because you're seen to be happy and smile, and they don't. Sorry, and they don't want that for you. Keep pushing and keep working. God bless you. God bless you too. Yeah. And a cup of tea with Dajilia in diaspora. How is the continent? Lovely. Lovely. And a cup of tea with Dajilia in diaspora says you look good. Thank you. Yeah, and long time. Thank you so much. Too fast, too furious as Gambia. Maybe next time. Beverly Booth, I haven't seen you since COVID. You look so happy. Oh, lovely. Thank you. Okay, I don't know what Dynasty Mir said, so I'd have to ask him. Yeah, how do you minimize exposure to the colonizers in Gambia? Is that one of your goals? The thing is that they've been coming here for a long time, and it's not that you. It's for us to maximize our presence. Okay, it's us to maximize our presence. I'm going to say that again. We have to maximize our presence. We can't control. You can't deal with factors that you can't control. You can't control someone's ability to get on a plane and go somewhere. But what you can do is control your ability to get on a plane and go there. So we need to maximize our presence in Africa. We need to maximize our presence here in Gambia. Okay? It's important. We need to maximize our investments as well. It's very important. And I also want to say, you know, while I'm on this subject briefly, because I'm going to go in a couple of minutes, I want to say that it's also important then when African countries are making their laws pertaining to land or pertaining to anything, they must also take into consideration Africans, okay, who are in the diaspora that are coming back. Okay, they have to take that into consideration. So when they say like a non-Gambian, you know, this is why the whole citizenship. I did speak to the journalist, by the way, and I'm hoping that Mr. Dowda can come onto the show to give us an update. So I'm working on that. So hopefully he will be coming on to give us an update. Okay. With regard to the citizenship and so on that's going on here. So I just want to say that I will talk a little bit more about the conscious will and unconscious next week, just to touch on it, because it's important that we start to feed ourselves with those positive intentions, because once you start to feed yourself with those, yeah, it's heard, okay, it's heard. and it's sent out there. Okay, it's like, almost like cosmic ordering. Okay, you're putting in your order, your request that you want to come back home. And I'm sure all of us have got ancestors that are listening and around us and will hear, and we ask for their support in order to get us home. Okay, because I know that I didn't do this all by myself. I know I didn't do this all by myself. I was definitely helped. Whatever higher power you believe in, I know that I was definitely helped. Okay, and I definitely know that my ancestors helped me. I definitely know that. Okay, and I'm sure most people know that, Most High or God or Allah or Jesus, whatever higher power you want to believe in, Yahweh, Yeshua, or Gun or Shun. Yeah, I was helped, and so will you be helped. Okay, we are not alone. You are not on your own. It doesn't matter what despair you are in today. Okay, even for those people writing negative comments, something's not right in your life while you're writing this. So it doesn't matter what despair you are in. Okay, it too shall pass. Okay, it too shall pass. No matter how bad it is for you there, let's start planning to get away. Next, I'm going to be talking about a 5-step plan. Okay, in the next program, it will be the 5-step plan, or I might even pre-record and put it out. A 5-step plan. Okay, that you start with, what you start to write down and how you start to pull it into a manifestation. Okay, so this is me over. I'm sorry that we were kind of all over the place and that we had some negative influences as per usual. Sorry, but what do they call them? Ballad. I'm gonna chase those crazy ballers out of town. Chase those crazy ballers out of the young. So yeah, that's what we have to do, and stay focused. Okay, let me see if there's any comments. Beverly Booth, thank you. Yeah, Asubi, thank you. Wendy Green, hi, thank you. Yeah, we walk with our ancestors. Fiona, they're there to help you. Okay, they're there to help you. They try to separate us from them, but they're there. Okay, they're never there. I love my grandma to bits, love my nanny to bits. Okay, and I'm so glad. Sometimes I almost smell their presence, and it's something that we need to reconnect with, is our our ancestral connection. And like I said, we have to teach our children, and we can't teach our children unless we know ourselves. You got to know yourself in order to teach your child. Okay, Jean Edwards, hi sis, we're making big strides in Africa and we must support each other. And we must work with one another, hand in hand with one another, hand in hand with one another. Because like I was saying, I'm wondering if I should say it. Sure, let me just go say it, yeah, so, right? I know, right, that I have been helped. Okay, I have been helped, and by Gambians here, right, in order to attain my dreams. I have been helped by Gambians here to attain my dreams, and I'm so grateful to them. I'm not going to mention everyone by name because not everybody wants me to shout out their business online. Okay, I have been helped by Nigerians. Okay, I have been helped by Nigerians. Yeah. I was helped by, Monstration. My ex-husband was Monstration, okay? And, Katie was a great help to me. And Katie was Nigerian, and a lot of people had a lot of negative things to say about them. But like I said, you can't always judge a book by the cover. And because, everybody's got their flaws, okay? Everybody's got their weaknesses. Everybody's at a different stage in their life where they're going through their own learning curve. We all are. None of us are perfect. But I learned a lot, and each one of them has taught me something really important. Sean also taught me something really important. A lot of the people that have been in my life that have had really important roles to play in my life have really helped me, and taught me lessons. Even though there were sometimes painful lessons, I still had to learn. Even though you might face betrayal, you might face disappointment, you might face separation, You know, you might face divorce. You still learn through the process, and it's a learning process. And you know, sometimes you have to face the pain and do it anyway. Okay? You have to keep pushing forward. It doesn't matter, okay? You just have to keep that focus there and say, look, this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to attain it, you know? And thank everybody that has been on your journey. And even if they caused you pain, forgive them. You know, forgive them. Because, I mean, people have done some horrendous things to me. People have gone online and said some horrendous things about me, hundreds of videos. You know, but it shows who they are. It doesn't show who I am. Because I'm not going to go online and do that. What for? I've got better things to do with my time. But it shows you. And if they can do that to me, if they'll do the same thing to you, if they can betray them, you know, if they can betray you who help them, then they're going to betray the next person, the next person. If they're going to gossip negatively about you, about you who helped them, they're going to gossip negatively about everybody else. So everybody will just start being wary of that person. If they're going to tell lies on you, they'll tell lies on everybody else. So the only thing they're doing is smearing their own reputation, destroying their own reputation, and showing their own jealousy, showing their own negativity, showing their own demons. You know? So, you know, we rise above that. Okay? Because we are on a different frequency. We're on the BlaXit love frequency. Okay? BlaXit family, you know, this is all about love. This is all about progression. This is all about us finding our way. Now, I did say that I was going to talk about some of the opportunities that we have, but I think I'll just make a separate video about that and put it out so that I can keep you brief with all the exciting news that's happening with BlaXit. But, you know, today I just really wanted to focus on spinning off from the program before that and the program before that, because we are building momentum here, and it's really important that we do this, because the only way that you're going to get out is if, you know, we help each other and we hold each other's hand, and one hand pull the other and we throw a ladder down. So I'm here now and I've done it. So I'm throwing a ladder down and I'm saying, look, this is how I did it. And you know what? It was my mind, because you can get put off. You're going to get distractions. You're gonna get all kinds of obstacles thrown at you that is going to try and pull you off your path. You're going to have negative people saying bad things. They'll be lying. Okay, they will tell lies just to stop you from being in your focus. That's why I said revolutionaries move in silence. Okay, they will say, when you have a good thing, like even a good relationship, you know, you'll find people start saying negative things about that person that you're involved with. Why? Because of jealousy, because they don't want you to progress. They don't want you to have those opportunities. They just don't. They just don't. They're not thinking about, you know, they're not thinking about you. They're thinking about, well, if that person goes over there, maybe I'm going to miss out on them providing this income for me, or I'm going to, you know, miss out on them providing this service for me, or I'm going to miss out on them, you know, their social and friendship. And so, no, I don't want them to go there. You know, I don't want them to benefit from being there. So that's how some people are. They're covetous, you know what I mean? Or what do they say? They covet, you know, they covet. And so that happens. And when you say, oh, you know, I've decided I'm going to Africa, you know, sometimes you hear the most negative things, or, oh, don't listen to that BlaXit, she's this, she's that. You know, don't listen. You know, you follow your own mind and your own heart. That's what I tell you. Follow your heart. Let your heart be your guide. Yeah, let your mind, your own mind, be your guide, but follow your heart and follow your dreams. Okay, and like I said, check in on your ancestors. You know, they can guide you back home because they want you to go back home. Okay, so listen, I hope you've enjoyed today's show. I know it's been a bit all over the place, but I'm grateful for the fact that we even, you know, have information that we can talk together about. And let me see if there's any comments that I've missed. Quite a few. Yeah. One hand washes the other, yeah. And like I said, yeah, we all try to be good people. Thank you for contacting me over there. So I'm going to give a big shout out to the West Papua crew, yeah, Free West Papua, yeah, Papua Medica. For everyone, that means freedom for West Papua. If you're not sure, or you've never heard me talk about West Papua, maybe I'll do a program talking about Papua Medica, about West Papua, and also the Benny Wenda and the West Papua Freedom Liberation. He was just in Gambia. Oh, lovely. I will talk to you about West Papua and the genocide that's happening there to our people and what they've done, and what companies are doing over there, taking their resources, what Indonesia is doing to the people there, the military. It's the most heinous crimes that's going on there, and over 500,000 people have already died there. So don't forget about West Papua. You can go online and find the Free West Papua movement and support them, and do it if you can. Okay, so you love Gambia. You sent me information. I wanted to meet you. Okay, so I tell you what, give me a call. I think I sent you my telephone number. If you emailed me, I would have sent you my telephone number. So just call me. Okay, just call me, please. That's Kafunya Ife. Yeah, Kafunya Ife. Please just call me. Okay, and then we'll see what we can do. I do have a busy schedule, so I will try and see. I'm not making any promises, but I will do my best. Okay, because it's been so full. Hey, Kav. Do you want to come and say hi quickly?
Hello, BlaXit family.
Tell everybody how you're finding Gambia. Yeah?
Gambia's cool.
Gambia's cool. Gambia's all right?
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
Good schools here.
Good schools. Lovely. You enjoying your time?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, I love you.
Love you too.
Okay, so, we love you, and like I said, that was our 13-year-old son. Yeah, Caffrey. You see, he's getting big now. Yeah, he's getting big. You see, remember when he came, he was 7, huh? Yeah. You can call me anytime. Just call me like about 10ish in the morning. That's fine. Okay. Charming lads, call me about 10 a.m. Okay. Yeah. The email is info@blaxithome.com. INFO. Yeah. Seth, can you pour info@blaxithome.com for me, please? Info, INFO@blaxit, BlaXithome.com. So info@blaxithome.com. Yeah, so call me anytime from 10 a.m. onwards. Yeah. The days that I work, because obviously I'm a single parent now, so I'm young, free and single. And I'm joking. I got to stop messing about, I have this parent responsibilities by myself now, as you know, doing everything on my own. Just me, Seth and Kath doing our stuff, yeah. And the staff, of course. I give a shout out to all the security staff. Thank you for all my security staff as well. And also to the people that support BlaXit. So thank you to Lamin, the other cameraman as well. And African Boyo as well, who's been supporting. So, and I've got some great investment opportunities coming up as well. So I'll be sharing with those with you. So it's info@blaxithome.com. Okay. Seth? I love working with Seth. Okay, so listen, I'm going to love you and remind you that we are all one people, okay? We are all one people, yeah? And that we should love each other, one love, yeah? We have one destiny and it's one Africa. Let's come together. I'm asking Seth to do it for me. Seth, can you put it in the chat, please? Seth? I think he's fallen asleep. Hang on. Let me see if I can add. I'm not sure if I can. Oh my gosh. Now I know how to add moderator. I've just found out how. But it doesn't tell me that I can... Seth? Can you please can you come here, please? Okay, Jamie Ravioli. How are you doing, Yancho? Hi, Betty. I'm fine, thank you. And how are you? Yeah. So yeah, We went a little bit off topic, but today's topic was about putting into action how you come, okay? It was about putting into action, setting your intentions, okay? That's what it was about, setting your intentions, you know? It was about setting your intentions, not letting anyone, you know, pull you off of your intentions. That's what it was about. So, Jean Rowe, pleasant and good evening to you, Juliet. I'm happy to moderate. Benny said he's happy to moderate. Thank you. Let me see if I can add you. Okay, you know, I'm going to stay on for a little bit longer. Okay, so I've just made you moderator, Benny. Yeah, Jean, how's things going? How are you? Yeah, what's been going on? Tell me. Write me some stuff. Let's see. Opulence, good evening from London, UK. How are you? So I just returned on Sunday for 16 days. You just returned where? To Gambia. So you're here for 16 days from Sunday. So yeah, I mean, within that time, I'm sure that we'll be able to meet up. We the people, sorry, I did not know you were divorced. Yes, I'm divorced. Nearly 2 years now, actually. Been separated for over 2 years. To be honest with you, I'm just going to reason with you. Many people, we didn't make it public, you know, and not because of any disrespect to you, BlaXit family. And it wasn't really about you. It was a very personal. Good sis, Mr. the Sunshine. Oh, so you're there. Okay. Yeah, so we didn't make it. You're coming in March. Oh, you came. I missed you. Oh no, Kufanaya, sorry. I'm sorry I missed you. You know, oh, you're back in the US. This is a thing, you know, it's so hard and your time gets. So how did you enjoy yourself? Yeah, so I decided to, yes. Sorry. How did you enjoy yourself? So, you know, basically we found it a difficult time. It was a difficult time for us. And so, when many people was actually putting things in social media, we was actually already divorced. We just didn't tell anybody, okay? Yes, you loved it, excellent. Yeah, we just didn't tell anybody. Well, I didn't anyway. And then I saw it, and then I was contacted by a journalist. And, you know, he was given misinformation. And I was very upset that this journalist, you know, was given misinformation, and then I saw false stories going out talking about me, saying that I was cheating, I was doing this and I was doing that, which was, you know, absolutely untrue. And I was really upset about it, as anyone would be, because, you know, it's lies. At the end of the day, I've got no reason. I've got no reason to, you understand? And I think that it was a very, very personal things. There were many personal different things that went into the decision that he made. Yeah, he made a decision, and some of it was highly financial, actually, more than it was emotional. You'd be surprised, okay? You'd be surprised. Many people do things for financial reasons, and they put money before love, okay? I don't put money or lust before love. I have self-control, so I don't need to go out there and to do anything with anybody. If I'm married to you, and I stay loyal and faithful to you. And that's just it. I'm just loyal and faithful. That is it. And I don't have any issues feeling that way. I know some people, you know, they probably might not like me for saying this, but I don't like cheaters. I don't like cheating. I don't like the whole, you know, deceitful part of it. I don't like it, you know, in the sense that you're going to be going and laying down in a bed with somebody else and then, you know, getting up and going to your husband and pretending that you're not doing anything. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. And, you know, when husbands do it and then pretend they're not doing it, I don't think that's right either. Okay? I don't think that's right. I think that, you know, if you make a vow and you agree to respect each other, you should do just that. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. People that, I'm not dissing anyone that's had an affair, okay, because I know that everybody has emotions, and sometimes when you're dissatisfied, or you're not satisfied in that relationship and you're tempted to go outside, it's not intentional, it's just something that happens. Okay, I get that, and I'm not judging you. I'm just saying, me personally, for me, I'm not going to go and jump in bed with the next man when I'm married to my husband. I'm not doing it. Okay, that's just me. Everybody's got their choice. Okay, that's the way that I see it. Yeah. So I just want people to know that, regardless of what people say, do you understand? Sometimes, the rumors were so rubbish I actually fed into them. Okay, because I just got fed up. I got fed up, and so I didn't come outright and say certain things, but I fed into them because they were just so ridiculous, just absolutely ridiculous. And anyone who knows me, would know that. And then the weird thing about it is that I think that love is sacred. Don't know about you, but I just feel that love should be sacred. Love should be sacred. And if you fall in love, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a human emotion. Here, men can marry up to 4 wives. Okay, men can marry up to 4 wives, but I'm not going to go there. Yeah, I'm not going to go there. But let's just say, yeah, I think, like I said, I just want to live a balanced life, and so a lot of people were talking about it. So yeah, I've been separated for over 2 years, divorced for nearly 2 years now. Yeah, in May will make 2 years since I was divorced. So yeah, I don't have an issue with it. I'm living here as a single, woman. I'm not married. When I say single, I mean not married. Here in Gambia, and I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. Yeah, and in fact, to be honest with you, I've forgotten how nice it was to please yourself, to read books when you want to read books, play your music when you want to play your music, watch your own TV programs when you want to watch your own TV programs, and I feel the love of Bla Xit Family, and that's the genuine love, and I love it, so I embrace it. Do people say, do I feel lonely? No, because as a parent, you haven't got much time to feel lonely. You're thinking about what you're planning to make sure they got stuff for school the next day, and make sure that dinner's cooked and everything else is done. So it's actually strange that since it was put out that I was divorced, I have had a lot of approaches, I must say, but I am a little shy with regards to that, and I do like to keep my personal life very private. So that's where that's at. So I just want to say, it was a very hard time for me. As I came off of the line a little bit because I was emotionally distraught, like I told you all last week. I kind of came in, I went clubbing with friends, as you do, and I came in, and then was hit with that I want a divorce or separation. I'm like, what? Gosh, I didn't come in that late. But that's life. It hits us all in different ways, and it's a good thing that I wasn't an egotistical person, because it was a hard time for me. It was a very hard time for me. I didn't see it coming, because I never envisaged that I'm married for life. I'm married for life in that sense. In this instance, definitely. So yeah, my private life is my private life, so I keep it private. So I was just talking about the past. Yeah, I'm not talking about the present. I'm just talking about, me trying to do my best to see people, and I'm just explaining that I do have, family commitments, and that prevents me from seeing people. So sometimes I have to prioritize the family, and so that's the reason why I'm saying that. So just want to say I love you, and I'm going now because I'm well over time. But I hope I've answered all of your questions, and I love you, and I will see you yeah, in the next episode. And Fiona, always love your questions, yeah, and I love you so much, yeah, thank you so much.